Some time out there. What do you have to say about him?
Well, I'm proud of him. I mean, he's worked so hard defensively. He's the guy that, last year, every time Aaron Shunt came in to pitch, he was always out there at third base. So he's played in big games, especially last year. But offensively, he started swinging the bat better. And, it's kind of ironic that he got the start when Randon Jernigan's finger, he's got a small break in his index finger. Cole got the nod, and he took advantage of it. When you get opportunities, you got to take advantage of it. So we put him there in the 9-hole. We knew defensively he's going to be really good. I couldn't help but smile when his first hit this year is a home run out of the 9-hole. And he had 4 hits and a walk-off. He'll remember that the rest of his life. And, last year Connor had the walk-off against Clemson, and now he has the walk-off on opening day. So both those guys had huge hits for us.
Just Emerson just couldn't get comfortable at that tonight? Just kind of what did you see from him?
I thought he was good early. And I thought that they had some good at-bats, especially in the first inning. They drove his pitch count up a little bit, and then he cruised to the second. And the third is bad luck. I mean, just three balls off the end of the bat, and they just kind of just like one after the other, just infield single. And that's what happens when you put the ball in play. So they did a good job of putting it in play. And then in the fourth, he just left a couple balls up. They had some guys that took some really good swings. And you got to think, as a hitter, you're really excited to face Emerson Hancock. You've got 25 scouts in the stands. He's projected to be, a really high first-round pick, and people have talked all offseason about them. So they were ready for him, and that's the challenge that's going to be for Emerson and tomorrow for Cole. That's a challenge for those guys to have to face those hitters that are excited and ready to face them.
I guess you woke up this morning not expecting to talk about 11 strikeouts from Ryan Webb, but what can you say about that performance?
Well, that was the best outing he's had since he's been in a Bulldog uniform, for sure. And we really missed him last year. He didn't pitch a whole lot for us last year because he was injured, his elbow. It wasn't anything serious, but he just couldn't get comfortable with it. So he didn't pitch a whole lot last year. So we knew that he could be big for us. It was close between him being a starter and being a reliever, but that's why we decided to put him in the bullpen, because it's electric stuff. And it's good against lefties because that breaking ball is so sharp, and it's good against righties because that changeup is a big league changeup. So he's going to be a really high draft pick. He is just outstanding. To have him in the bullpen to come in behind Emerson or Cole or CJ, that's a luxury for us.
And he's coming in mixing in pitches too. I mean, he's not just going to just trying to buzz everybody.
No, he can really pitch. Yeah, it was up to 93, 91 to 93 plus breaking ball. He threw a curveball and a slider, 2 different breaking balls, and the changeup is what he was getting those righties with. So, I mean, just big time stuff. And now with the changes in Major League Baseball, you got to face 3 hitters. And that's the one the knock on some lefties is, hey, a left-handed specialist, you better be able to get right-handers out. That changeup is the equalizer for him. And he's as good as anybody in the country, especially coming out of the pen. That's really big for us.